Hey y'all, hey.
Hey y'all.
Welcome back to That's Right. I'm Crystal.
And I'm Alisa.
And we are
That's Right.
your favorite sister podcast. I just really want y'all to take a look at what Lisa is wearing.
That's how you're going to start this mess.
Listen, I really wish you could stand up. I'm not really sure.
I'm not sitting
but
up
baby,
today.
you are wearing.
You know I stand
you
up.
You are wearing that dress.
Thank you, sis.
So I
Thank you.
So today, y'all watched to 9 minutes today. Just push us to 9 minutes. We're going to talk about like what it's like losing yourself in a relationship and all of that. But Lisa was like, I ain't lost myself. Look at it. look what I came with.
Lisa do look like she ain't lost herself. Lisa do got some stories.
I ain't lost myself. I got 4 kids. I got a man, but I'm going to do this right here. Move this so they can see.
What?
Then can you just do something for the camera? Yes, hello. She hasn't lost herself.
I cannot with her sometimes, guys. You know that.
So we were supposed to color coordinate, and Lisa put that on. I put this on.
Yeah.
I'm a mom. Obviously,
you need to stop. You need to stop. Don't go there.
No, you
don't
look
go there.
A fantastic. Stop going to the gym,
I'm a
please.
mom and a woman, and yeah, we're gonna talk about me
please
going
stop
to the
gym.
Because these last episodes, or last seasons, Alisa wasn't in the gym. Alisa's in the gym this episode.
Hello. You look good. You look fantastic.
You look wonderful yourself, sister.
If I was a jealous person, I'd be jealous. I'm not a jealous person.
And
I'm trying to promote you. I'm really trying to get her to bend over so we can get some views.
Oh my gosh.
But she's not trying to bend over, which is mad weird.
I said it's unnecessary,
but it's a Christian podcast, actually.
Yeah, I don't know what she's trying to turn this into.
Okay, anyway, you look awesome.
Thank you, sis.
You haven't lost yourself.
And I don't feel like you've lost yourself either.
I have not, because I'm not going to let these kids run me. Be very clear. That is not a thing that I'd ever do.
No, that's okay.
But it's a thing, though, right?
But it's a thing.
Like, you know that there are people who, mothers and maybe fathers, probably not fathers because they really be about themselves. Like, they're not going to let these kids run them crazy. No. They're going to take time for themselves.
Yes.
In my experience. Maybe y'all got some dads out there who are like, I got to play baseball all day and I got to be at the ballet concert.
I've heard that. Mm-hmm. Even with me being, I've said that too, actually. But
no,
I wouldn't
dads.
mind it.
Dads.
Okay. Well,
I love men, but I don't go up for men.
I support them in that
right?
sense.
But I think when we're talking about who loses themselves in motherhood or in parenthood, right, in a marriage, it's the woman all day.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Again, I don't, and let me say this. I think I did lose myself, and then I
regained yourself back?
Because look, I can't be the only one lost. Ain't nobody trying to come find me. So I had to find myself. And
Absolutely.
Say, you know what? I ain't gonna do that.
Absolutely.
Because when I first married your brother, I didn't want him to go play golf.
Yes.
I didn't want him to do anything without me.
Spoiled.
I didn't. Lisa, please.
Spoiled.
But I felt like we should do things together because we're a married couple. And no, he couldn't. Like, he had hobbies. He was my hobby.
Right? You made him your hobby.
He was my hobby. And so, and I think that's what a lot of moms do. They make their kids their hobbies. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, if I don't have, practices, extracurriculars, all that stuff to do on a weekend, what am I going to do with myself? So I had all of that, but I still was like pre-remarriage, my kids were in everything, but I also very much cherished like being able to do my own thing.
Yeah. Okay,
and so I didn't, I don't feel like I didn't change an element. And even when they would be like, I want to stay home, I want to be with you, if I'll be trying to ship them off somewhere, I'm like, absolutely. I give y'all 100% of me, 110% of me all the time. I need a moment.
Absolutely.
Right. And so, because being a mother is not my identity. It's the best thing I do for sure. And I will say that for the rest of my life.
To what degree?
But it's not my identity.
To 1,000 degree, I think you said something.
I said, what? I'm mother on a trillion.
On a trillion.
So, I do that thing.
I love it.
But I don't, it's not who I am. Right. And so I have not lost myself, but I've seen people, people like have breakdowns when their kids go off to college. And
oh yeah, that's a real thing.
That's a real thing.
That's a real thing.
Can you imagine not celebrating? I'm just kidding. I was very sad when my kids left. But let's be real.
Yeah.
But people were asking me when Kennedy left, like, what are you going to do when she leaves? Go visit her. What are you talking about? Like, I did that, but I didn't. She's in New York. I used New York to go to New York Chanel, which is the best Chanel I've been to, besides the one in the Paris airport.
But that feeling of your child being gone, like Kennedy being gone, and you not being able to wake up to her every day, that feeling.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, and I was too, with the Maya.
Yeah.
It took time for me to process it and But I never, you know what I'm saying, I never restrained her from wanting to do what she wanted to do.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I never had any. When MJ left when he was 18, just turned 18, went to LA. I didn't. I mean, he's 18. Was still raising him, obviously, but I didn't. I felt like I equipped him, even though he went to LA and showed his behind, made some mistakes, but he didn't. He also booked his first long-term acting gig on his own, so that's good. But he did that by himself. I didn't have no breakdown, and then he did. And then Chris went to Pennsylvania for school for basketball by himself. I didn't have a breakdown. When it's time for Kennedy to go, I was like. Because I've done this. Yeah. And I've done it full time. So I don't feel like I'm lost in I'm just a mother. I am a mother, but I'm also a lot of other things. And I'm not my job either. Yeah. But I do find that people, and it's just remembering that, and it's being purposeful, because I will say that I do have to be purposeful in things, because you get tired. Especially when like you have work and you have the kids' school and then you have the extracurricular activities. In your free time, I think you sometimes just want to sleep. Right? Like, that's real. But you have to be purposeful and like, no, I have to pursue like the things that I like. Yeah, absolutely. And so if that's shopping, if that's travel, if that's whatever, you have to be purposeful in remembering you. And I think that that's what I've always done, is been purposeful in remembering me. Absolutely. And so I haven't, I don't feel like I've lost myself. Okay. But in my marriage, that's what I'm saying. Like I think I waited to get married, and then I met your brother. And
then he became your hobby.
Yes, he became my hobby. But like, let me say this also, because he lured me in. Because honestly, I mean, this is just very stupid and real. But when you're dating, like, you're all about somebody. You know what I'm saying? And when you're dating, you're not living with a person, seeing them. So it does feel like they're all about you, because you're, going out, maybe even if you're going out a couple times a week, whatever. So when we moved in together and got married and all that, I was like still expecting maybe the feel of the dating experience. Not that he did not make me feel special, but it was like, no, where I was getting that 3 days a week or however often I was seeing him for the 4 hours we had been seeing each other, I wanted it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And it was really, your brother is a good man.
You know it.
Lisa, this man used to put up with me. Like, I would be like, oh my God, you have to go play. Because golf is a long time.
Oh, yes. It all day event.
And I'm like, you're about to go play golf again? And he'd be like, no, I guess I don't need to go. And look, I didn't have no plans, Lisa. It wasn't like I was like, yo, go. I just like want to lay around in the bed with him and like not have sex. Like, we weren't like laying around and I'm, doing him up and down. Literally, we would just be laying there cuddling. He probably hated me. He literally
spoiled brat.
That's why he ate the ice cream. He probably was like, I'm sick of her, But now, I think, because the kids are gone and because and I think it's because I've gotten so busy in my career, I've really kind of like really come into my own in the marriage, because I think I was like that pre-marriage, but now I think I've really gotten to a point where I am like, no, he can do him and I can do me. And then we come, because we still have date night. We still, we travel together and all that. But then I also travel with my friends. Like, I'm going to Bali and
like real soon.
Ooh. This will have aired by the time I go to Bali. Let me tell you, I can't wait for Bali, baby.
Oh my God. I need you to take, oh my God. So many, you're going to be so good.
On a relaxation
I'm so excited for you. I just wish I was there with you. I just want to just be like in the suitcase and be with you.
I cannot.
Some kind of way I want to get there with you, because I know this is,
I cannot so much wait. Fun. Do you understand how I cannot wait?
You got to make sure you send me like pictures every day.
But I'm supposed to be doing meditation
that's
rooms and stuff like that.
I think that you should still be able to send me some pictures every day.
You did not send me pictures every day. I want to
experience the experience that you're experiencing.
You didn't send me pictures every day when you was in Miami recently.
You didn't tell me to do that.
Oh my God, Lisa, please. The one thing I told you to do, you did. So that is super fair.
Yes.
So yes, when I put on them little bathing suits, I will send you the pictures.
Yes, take the pictures.
But yeah, no, like to be able to pick up and just say, hey, I'm gonna take a trip with Lisa. I'm gonna take a trip, and I do a lot of shopping trips. That's my thing, and that's I don't feel like I've lost myself.
That's good.
I'm purposeful in it.
And you're purposeful in it. And not one time throughout your life. You felt like, okay, I'm losing myself and I need to do a little better? Or?
Yes, I just explained when I got with your brother.
Where you going? Okay.
Yes.
That was just
But you mean with
spoiled.
no, like I could not think of things I wanted to do without him.
Okay.
What a loser. I was an entire freaking loser. This man got a whole life and he was not losing himself in me, and he was good to me. So it wasn't even like he was, obviously, because he wasn't going. But like, he even like he want to go hang out with his friends and bowl and stuff, like old man type stuff. And I'm just kind of like, well, and it's because I didn't.
Okay, so you need to find a life.
So no, I'm remembering this now.
Okay.
He was my best friend, and I remember crying and saying, I did not want a boy best friend. Like, I just was like, I'm like, I do not want a boy best friend. Boys are the worst best friends. I did not like, so he would always be like, oh, we're best friends. I'm like, you're not my best friend. Like, you are a boy. Boy best friend. Because, you know, you want somebody you can, like,
definitely a thing.
Laugh with and talk and girl talk. And you know how we talk, right?
Yes.
I'm not talking with G like that. You know?
I don't know.
You talking with Jigs like that? Like we talk?
Well, I feel like it's something that I would want. I feel like there could be a bond in that.
No, Galen and I have our talk. Like we have, you know, married couple gossip because we're weird like that. So I'm like, oh my God, yes. I hate that I can't tell your secrets. It burns me up. You are the only person in the world I'm holding secrets from my husband.
You better not ever either. You better not ever.
It burns me up. I'm not going to. I've thought about it, but I'm a woman of my word. This morning, when he said something, I was like,
you better not ever.
If you only knew Lisa gave me this good piece of, because look, married people, don't you and your husband sit around, or wives sit around and gossip about things? It is the best time. We get in the bed.
Not the best time. Oh,
no,
Lord.
for real. It's great.
I don't condone this.
No, it is great, because I'll be like, look, did you, so-and-so, and it's only, like, we talk about people in our lives because we're messy and catty and
oh, my
women.
God.
And so,
they're the best couple ever.
Because, like, he don't even care for real, but he knows I care.
Yeah, so he's just going to entertain it.
He'll come on and be like, babe, did you know about, I'm like, what? No. Right? And I love him. He's my best friend. But look, when he had to be my best friend, because when I'm trying to think, I moved far. I'm trying to think like what happened to my friends, because I used to have friends. Just
life sometimes.
Yes, life like sometimes. I moved far, and then my friends had kids, and so then when I got, let me say this, when I got married, I was the girl who was just kind of like, I don't have time for that. I want to meet my husband. Have you met my husband?
Yeah.
Look at my husband. Yeah. Yes, that was me.
Yeah, that was okay. I can see that.
And so then when he was like over like me being his wife, you know what I'm saying? All the novelty of it, you know what I mean? It was just kind of like, hey, babe, I want to do this. And I'm just kind of like, can I go? Like, and then look, it wasn't even can I go, because I did not want to go, because you know how I feel about people.
Yeah, that part too. So you was really having like some type of separation anxiety. We're not going back to mental health. We don't know when this is airing.
Why are you like this? I was, though. Like, I didn't want to be. That is so toxic and horrible. Like, how did he not leave me?
Well, it was only a moment. It didn't last long.
I mean, it lasted like a year.
Oh, okay.
And then wait a minute. It probably lasted like 4.
Oh, God.
About 4 years.
Dang.
Because like, so again, my friends are my age and with kids. And so they're like with their kids. They didn't do a lot of hanging out until I met Maya. And so, and I didn't like hang out. We do like a lot of like dinners and stuff like that. So then I started really being like, yes, I forgot. Thank you, Jesus, for sending me a friend I could do stuff with, because Galen was really my best friend.
Yeah.
And I always said I didn't want a boy best friend. So I think that you need friends. I think you can't cut your friends off. I think that's what happened.
Okay, yeah.
You know, I cut my friends off.
So you lost yourself in that.
I did. You know? But I keep saying that. I lost myself on my husband.
Okay, we did.
And so, but then I got, like I said, the Lord sent me a friend, and then I started.
The Lord sent you a friend. I love it.
I firmly believe that God sent me Maya. We talk about that all the time, because I really was like.
Even how it happened, right? Like.
Yes, she's fantastic. She's my opposing counsel. I told you about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's fantastic, but she, and we don't even like hang out a lot, but it helped me to remember like, hey, you like to do things that don't have to do with this man.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? And so, anyway, I have been talking for 32 minutes.
Oh my God, has it been that long for real?
No, I'm just making things up because that's how I am.
Oh, goodness gracious. Well, we know you can. We know Crystal can talk. We know that for sure.
Alisa.
Which is no problem. We love it. We love to hear you talk for real. Yeah. So it's my turn, huh?
Just look. You don't got to say nothing. Sit up.
I don't have to say nothing. I just sit right here.
Let them look at you, baby.
No, I think my story is a little different from yours, just a little bit. I do feel like I lost myself at one point, and I had to check myself really quick.
With your first husband or second or Jigs?
Throughout the process of first and second, just having kids, and really just being focused more on them and working.
Lisa, I have definitely seen videos of you out. So what are you talking about?
I go out. I mean, I'll go out here and there, but that's not even what I'm talking about in terms of losing myself.
Okay.
I'm talking about, so when I was younger, I was very like athletic.
You was a dancer.
Yeah, I played baseball, dancer, did all kinds of different dances, whatever it was, ballet, modern, jazz, African. And, you know, and I was more like a tomboy. And so after I had kids, that kind of like slowed down for me. I wasn't outside like that doing, even with the kids, you know, because I was still always I was watching them, or they were, you know, they had activities where Maya was cheering, so I didn't have to cheer with her, or basketball where I don't have to play basketball, or something like that. But with me going through the activities with my kids and working, I wasn't doing nothing, you know, like my body was going to waste, you know, not really more of my mind, but more like my cardio. And so.
Were you just tired, or were you just like, my life is my kids?
My life is my kids, and probably tired, you know, both. But I didn't realize it. So I would try to work out every now and then, but I was never consistent, you know, with working out. And I just really say that I'm losing myself because I'm not happy with like my body. Not my whole body, but you know, we done talked about this plenty of times.
Got her
Y'all
whole
know
body out on this
Alisa
show,
is gonna talk about her stomach. And
this
I'm gonna have my body out.
I put on a dress earlier.
I'm gonna wear a 2-piece. I'm confident.
Lisa, I put a dress on earlier and I took it off. You are confident in your body.
For no reason.
You are you have an amazing body.
Sis, let's don't go back to this again.
I'm upset with you.
Lord Jesus.
Go ahead, talk about your body and your lack of confidence. Even though you're sitting on this
absolutely
show with.
Absolutely.
Okay, good. I have a question. So you feel self-conscious, but you're like, I can move past the self-consciousness.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, I admire you. Because you know me, when I feel self-conscious, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, you just took off the dress, right? But I mean, like, if it's bad, then I'm not about to be out here just looking crazy and embarrassing myself. But for me personally, I feel like there's a lot of things within myself that I could do better. I'm not like all that bad. If somebody looked at me, they might say the same thing as you. But we all are our own self-critics, right? So
you look fantastic.
Thank you, sis. I love you for that. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the love.
I'm sorry for interrupting you. Tell me your story.
My sister interrupts me like she always does. But anyways, so I was never disciplined. So it was always hard for me to keep a routine, a self-regimen routine where I'm working out, and even really not even self-care. Like there was a period of time where I was not going to get my hair done. I wasn't getting my nails done because I was just always busy running with the kids, you know, and I was losing myself. Because one thing about me, I feel if I don't do anything else, I want to get my hair done. I feel like I might, and I'm not trying to be funny, have a mental issue if I can't really get my hair done.
I feel attacked.
Because of how I was raised. My mom, with me being the only girl growing up, she made sure that I got my hair done every week.
Right.
So I didn't have to lay a hand in my hair. So just imagine me not having no time to go get my kids, and me having to do my own hair. That was a little depressing. Now that we're talking about it, but no.
God bless Alisa.
There was a period of time where I felt like I was losing myself.
When was that?
I would say in between Amaya and Elijah and Data and Jalil, like a little gap, the little 7-year gap that I had between them. But now that time is allotting me now that God has given me more time, I'm able to kind of focus on myself and provide myself with a little bit more self-care. So definitely always making sure hair on fleek when I can.
So when you go get your hair done, you feel like that's a form of self-care? Do we talk about this before?
Yeah, we did. We talked about self-care on probably season 2 for sure.
Okay.
We did talk about self-care. And I feel like it's a form of self-care? For me, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
is it relaxing to you
good.
or just it helps like make your life
Both.
easier?
Yeah, one thing I love is somebody playing my hair and do my
really?
hair.
I hate the salon so much.
You do?
You know I hate it. I hate getting my hair done. That's why.
Now, if I'm sitting down for some braids, that's a whole nother story. But like just to get my hair done, get it washed and all that, that's so pampering for me, and I love it
so much. But that's great for you.
Yes, I love that. So, what I have been able to commit myself with doing is going to the gym, which I have never been able to commit myself.
I was showing off your body.
Oh, I got a lot of work to do. But the fact of the matter is that I actually am, like, I joined the gym and I've been going there literally. Well, I'm a realtor
like every
too.
Day.
I'm a realtor too. So the days that I can go, if I'm not pushing or doing nothing, strong houses or anything like that, I am literally at the gym for 2 hours.
What are you doing for 2 hours?
Getting it in. You hear me? I'm straight up getting it.
Do you have a trainer?
Not playing. No, I don't have a trainer. So they have.
Do you know how to use the machines?
You need to leave me alone.
You don't?
You listen. I know. I figured it. I figured it out. First of all,
you can hurt yourself.
Definitely so. When I got there, I did a whole walkthrough. I didn't even they didn't even tour me. I did a whole walkthrough of the gym, and I called out and looked at everything and studied everything and knew what I wanted to do. I figured out my accomplishments. So I know every machine, and I have a routine now when I go in there. So proud of myself. Oh my God. But what I do is, so I go to LA Fitness.
What are you working on? I have so many questions.
You always do.
Now. You know that I walk now.
I know. Yes. Yeah, exactly. That should have been tied into your story.
That is self-care. But anyway, what are you working on?
I'm working on my stomach for sure. Like, that's first things first.
I physically want to abuse you.
And then, any little cellulite that I have on my legs, I'm going to take care of that. But my stomach is key. I want to get that thing so snatched.
I have the most jealousy right now. This girl had no cellulite on her legs at all. And I told y'all, I'm full of cellulite. She don't got no cellulite. She ain't got no stomach.
Go ahead, Lisa. Why you keep lying to the audience like that?
Because they can see you.
Don't do that. Now you're going to have people looking at me like, for real.
You guys are going to be very pleased when you see this body. Y'all saw her booty in episode 1.
I cannot.
When you see it. Anyway, go ahead, Lisa.
No, I mean, but that's really the moral to my story is I've joined the gym. I'm consistently going whenever I'm free to have the time to do it. I've committed myself to working out at least 2 hours a day. So I go to LA Fitness. And so what I love about it is that they have classes that you
take
can
classes?
take. So so I do like they have like a ab aerobic class and they have like a Zumba class. And I be up in there faithfully.
So look, I want to take the
my
classes.
Cardio.
I mean, I don't belong to a gym. So, well, I guess I do, but I never go.
But you can, yeah.
I don't want to be where people are looking at me work out. So that's number one.
Yeah, you did say we did have this conversation.
But like, I just feel like I'll be so behind in those classes.
You should see me up in there. Look at the damn fool.
I bet you look, but you're a dancer.
And listen, I lost myself. I should be talking about that too. See, I was a great dancer.
In my brain, you could probably catch on real fast when you go to the classes. That's not a thing for you?
I'll be laughing at myself because I'm like, dang, boy, has time changed.
Is it like what you see on TV when everybody's like doing the hump?
Man, they be getting it.
And everybody doing it all together?
They be getting it, okay? And I'll be all behind.
But
I be getting my cardio in.
It don't matter. It doesn't
I'll
matter.
be moving and I'll be getting my cardio. And and so I just said, I mean, I'll eventually get it because they kind of have the same, routine. So there's a lot of VIP people up in there that just, they in there wilding out because they just know every dance that come up. So
are they
I'm
fit?
getting there.
I have so many
No,
questions.
there's a variety. It's a mix.
But I'm talking about the VIPs.
I don't even know who all the VIPs is to be telling you that now. I'm in the
You're in the beginning section.
But there's a variety of people up in there that know the dance, and everything. But yeah, so I'm enjoying it, too.
That's
because
good.
Again, it ties back to me reliving the dance in life and then me getting the cardio. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, when I went to Miami,
you was bad in Miami. You was bad in Miami.
I'm not even talking about that fact. I'm talking about.
I'm just saying.
So left on a Friday, and I thought I was doing great time management. So I was, I planned to be at the airport because I figured that it's Friday and I would have to find somewhere to park. But some kind of way, I could not find a parking spot for nothing. I was so
What did
frantic.
you do?
Girl, I was swooping around that damn parking lot trying to find a parking spot. I know I said it again. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Ooh, I'm doing bad season 3.
And you don't even.
I don't.
Lisa
I
is
do
like,
not.
don't even cuss.
At
like,
all.
what is wrong with you?
At all. I don't know.
Anyway, go ahead. So I didn't know you had no issues with that.
Oh my God, man. So it was probably like 45 minutes until the flight. By the time I found a parking,
Lisa.
Literally, I was so frantic. So I ended up taking advantage of, the line was crazy. The TSA line, the line was
Did you use pretty privilege?
crazy. So, well, I didn't, and I didn't. There was a female that actually saw me looking stressed. So it was the stress privilege, the anxiety privilege that I had that day. And so she was like, you look like you trying to get, I'm like, yeah, I got a flight in 45 minutes. She was like, well, they got this thing at the airport, I guess called Clear. So you can
signed up for Clear.
Quick, sign me up, girl. What you need? My eyes? What you need? How fast can I get through this? Can I blink my eye? So yep, I did that.
I'm not against Clear, but they always ask us.
I my back was against the wall, and I did it. So she actually
did they take your DNA?
She did me a favor, and she pushed me up a little closer, like whatever. And so I probably had about. By this time, I probably had about 25 minutes. And so Nadine was already there. She was like, they're boarding. So her, Lisa, hurry up, like they're boarding. She texted, the last thing she texted me, she said, run. So I was at the Atlanta airport, if you kind of know how it's designed, I just had to go to A. So that's like maybe the second stop. That's not bad at all. So I'm like, okay, this is gonna be cool. Let me just get on the train. And I was like, A 16. So I was like, all right, let me just get on and go up, whatever. So I got off the train, got up the stairs, and I'm like, okay, I'm chilling. When I got up to A, I saw that it was descending. Ascending. It was ascending. So it started at 1 and 16 was all the way down.
You thought you was gonna get straight to A16?
I thought I was just gonna get off and it'd be right there. I thought it was from the descending order for some reason. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyways, so when I realized that, I had to book it. I had to run, and I almost missed that flight because I could not run at all. I could not breathe. I could not breathe. Literally. I had to stop. Like, I have to miss this airplane, this flight.
Oh my God.
It was that serious. Like, my heart was like, I was feeling my heart. I'm like, this is getting too serious for me. I can't even run to the plane right now. Like, this plane about to go and I'm about to be okay with it. Like, so yeah. So really, after I experienced that, going to Miami and then going to Miami and seeing, like, you know how Miami is. You're going to see them hot girls, everything. Yeah, I'm hot, but I'm like,
Are they 45 with 4 kids?
I don't give it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but that I can say. Oh, that goes back to one of our other episodes.
Yeah, you cannot compare yourself to 22-year-olds.
That was a little motivating.
Yeah.
And really, it was the health part and the cardio part for me. Honestly,
I think that's fair.
I really got to get in the gym and build my cardio up because if I was running from anything, we talked about this. If I was running from, I don't care if a cat, dog, popo, anybody, I ain't making it far. I got to go hide in the bush. I'm going to have to do something because I ain't making it far. Y'all going to leave me and it's going to be bad. So I said, I need to get in the gym. And that's really fair. My story, for real.
But that helped you to not lose it. Like, that's helping you find yourself again.
That's helping me find myself, for real.
Did the trip to Miami help you find yourself too?
Yeah, the airplane experience. But no, for real, like, that is a big thing. That's a big one for me. But you know what? I also feel like I don't want to lose myself, and I don't feel like I have, but I fear this. I don't want to lose myself when it comes to, like, keeping up with, like, society and the world and technology. You know, because I look at like my grandparents and stuff. Well, RIP to my grandparents, but you know, when they were alive, when society was changing, they could not keep up. You know, like, when cell phones was coming in, it's like, what is a cell phone? And so, you know, for me, that is a big fear for me. Like, they have this AI coming out right now. Like, I just want to make sure
what is that even? I mean, I know what it stands for.
Yeah, artificial intelligence. Like, what, you know? Oh, if anybody don't know what it stands for.
Like, But I don't know.
What's happening to this world? I need to keep up because exactly we don't know, and soon we're going to be living like the Jetsons, and we don't.
No, we're not.
Know.
They promised me that in 3rd grade that I do not have a flying car.
Yeah,
that is very frustrating.
It's a little bit more time to go, but it's coming.
I just bought a new car. I don't need flying cars to come out and be still on the road.
I foresee this. I foresee the Jetsons, honestly, for real, especially if they're talking about AI. In my lifetime, I don't know in my lifetime, honestly, I don't. If I live to be 100, 100 maybe.
I do not think we're gonna have flying cars in the next 60 years.
You don't think so? Mm-hmm. I think we could. I think they've been talking about one lately. But I don't know enough about to say it. They've been talking about a flying car.
Alisa, please.
Dead serious. I'm about to look it up.
Let's go.
I'm gonna do my research.
To losing yourself.
I'm losing myself right now. No, but I do.
About AI.
No, I do. I want to make sure that I'm keeping up with technology. I don't want to feel defeated. You know, I don't want to feel defeated in the world. I don't want to feel defeated. Not even with my kids. I still want to always be able to educate my kids and explain to them. I just always want to know and keep up with what's going on.
Relate to them.
Yeah,
I think that's fair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like. That's just like being around somebody that's speaking Spanish and you don't know how to speak Spanish.
I don't know what that reference. I just did okay, I love you.
I know you do. You know how I do.
Yes, I do. You're my favorite person for that.
But yeah, I don't want to lose myself, and I'm doing.
And you haven't though, or you dug yourself out of that hole.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, no, and I do think that it's an issue with just a lot of single moms. Like I can only speak from a single mom perspective because that's what I know is that, and I think that sometimes when we try not to lose ourselves, you can find yourself like overdoing it because you're like, I don't want to not do it. Like the other day, I'm old, right?
You silly.
So like when I go to Bali, I don't think that Bali is. I think it's for relaxation, right? Like I'm not trying to go and do that.
Even though you're gonna be looking good, because I saw that fits.
I'm going to look great. I'm very excited. I'm super excited.
Yes.
I got another. I got this Palm Angel set, but it's heather gray. It's a legging set, and it's heather gray, and you can see every dimple that has ever been on my body ever. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna wear it. I'll try it on for you. I'm gonna try it on for you. I'll probably send it back though. It was mad expensive, and
but you'd be too hard on yourself.
Chris said it looked great.
Exactly.
But I'll show it to you.
Okay.
Anyway. So I don't have any desire to like go out there and be no hot girl, but let me say something. You know I love Cardi B.
Yes.
And it's so stupid. Like I don't know that I care about her as a person. I like her music. Like I don't know I'm sure she's controversial, but whatever. With the little song she got with that Lotto girl. And so the song I sent you or whatever. Yes. So I don't know how I managed to find out about it because I don't keep up with music, but I did. And I was like, oh my God, I'm about to get dressed. And this is what went in my head. Yeah. I literally was like, I'm about to get dressed. I'm going to go out tonight. And then I remembered, this is for little girls. These girls
need to stop.
These girls are in their 20s.
You need to stop. You going to have something to say. I'm going to say something to you about that.
What?
Because you said it to me.
But that's because you were out. Let me tell you something. Okay. I'm going to keep it cute. I sent it to you because you were out with your homegirl and y'all were on like that type of trip.
Okay.
Right? So that's fair.
It is. Not the way you're describing it right now.
I am describing it for myself.
I got to check you on that one because that one was posted and people that know us go, so I got to.
But no, like it was great for what you were on. You were not. Oh my God.
You done dug yourself in?
No, I didn't. I never dug myself in.
Okay,
please be clear. Okay. No, but you were on that type of trip. I was not. I was at the house because you were already out there doing that hot girl stuff, right? So I'm like, oh, here go your soundtrack. You feel me? So for me, I'm at the house. I done let Cardi B and Lotto get me hyped up like I'm 25. I was literally in here playing that song on repeat all day long.
Yeah, it's a hot song.
Preparing myself
I don't care what nobody say.
To go be a hot girl until I really had to step back and say, please, you're 45.
And she sent it to Lisa.
And I said, Lisa was in Miami on her hot girl stuff. And so I was like, yo, send me a reel with you, what? But I only the Cardi B part.
Yeah, with the Cardi B part.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so, but I'm just like, that's not go to happy hour. Put on some smart casual clothes.
I cannot. I don't know about this story right now.
I'm dead serious. I had to catch myself though, because music will do it to you.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, no, you're not. This song is not for you. They are not talking about you. Please go. I was not in Miami.
I can't wait till this one over.
So I said, this Cardi B is not trying to tell. Well, I can't even remember the lyrics now, but I love that. Let me tell you about empowering. I wish I had
really
the
feeling
lyrics.
yourself, right?
I was feeling myself, but then when I was like, when Cardi B says, "Broke niggas give you dick, rich niggas sponsor goals."
Oh, you said it.
This is not a cuss word.
Well, I was surprised you said all that.
I love that part. I called Kennedy. I said, let me tell you something. Let me tell you about Professor Cardi B. Because if you don't learn nothing else other than that from this music, you can't mess with these broke dudes. That's what rich men will sponsor goals. Like and then we started having this. That's what I tuned in on. I was like, yo, no, like this is real. You know, anyway, so I'm pumped trying to put on my hot girl stuff, and I was like, you're sagging right here.
I cannot right now.
Cardi B was not talking to you. So I have to do, in not losing myself, I have to remember that, like because in my brain, sometimes I go back to my funnest,
absolutely,
most fun years, right? And so not that I'm not
there.
having fun now, because I have a very full life now, right? Like it's really great. I'm doing things that I never thought I'd do. I'm bucket list trips, all this great stuff. My life is fantastic, right? With the exception of the whole mental health breakdown, but it's great. But I also remember being like 28, 30, hanging out with my friends, taking trips, flying all over the place all summer, and just being. So that's what this kind of stuff puts. So when I not losing myself, I have to remember that it doesn't mean to go back to like being your young hot girl. Like there is a way to enjoy life at your age that are age appropriate. I know you don't feel like there's anything that's not age appropriate.
Yeah,
I just disagree. Maybe if I had your body, I would have a different perspective.
I mean, you still have 45, 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds that still.
I know that.
Cardi B.
I'm going to listen to Cardi B. Yeah, Cardi B is not going to influence me to go have my behind out somewhere.
Yeah, that part.
Tastefully though, right? Like, because the stuff I'm wearing on my trip is definitely like, fitted and all the things.
Yeah.
But
and
it's just like.
You probably in Bali might want to turn on Cardi B when you get there.
I am going to a retreat resort for people like, so you can relax.
That's fine.
I really hope I have a great time.
You will. I think you will. I think you're going to have a wonderful time. It's going to be a great time to self-reflect.
I self-reflect all day. I don't want to think about myself.
Well, you're going to Bali to relax.
I am, but I don't want to think about myself.
Well, you ain't going to have no choice. You're going to be with yourself.
I'm going to have a private driver, so that I'm going to have them drive me around. But I do just want to get massages and stuff.
Yeah, I love that.
And do in the meditation rooms.
You deserve all of it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Even though so I haven't lost myself. Anyway, so you feel a way that I sent you that?
I so do right now.
Why?
I so do right now.
Lisa, it was so appropriate.
What?
You were
How
out
could
there
you say
doing
that
hot
it was
girl
appropriate
stuff.
and you were trying to relate it to 20-year-olds?
Because that's what you were out there doing, hot girl stuff. I was trying to make hot girl stuff to do. You went there to do hot girl stuff.
But you still compared it to 20-year-olds.
But, oh, Lisa, please. I just want you to focus on the thing.
I am.
You were out there doing hot girl
it's just
stuff.
what you said. It was
you were out there.
No. Well, let's rephrase hot girl things.
Okay, she wasn't out there being like.
Yeah, I was just in Miami.
I want to be very clear.
Cute.
She was not out there being nothing.
Yeah.
No.
She was out there. I was literally not out there being a city girl or anything like that.
No. I thought you were.
No, I was cute. I was going to the pools. We didn't
I thought you were out there being a
club,
city girl,
a lounge, or anything like that.
Wait a minute. You didn't go to the club?
Club lounge.
What were you doing?
At the pools, eating at nice lavish restaurants, staying in a nice lavish home, and just enjoying life.
Huh.
Yeah. We didn't make it to a lounge or a club. Not to say that I would not have, but
I thought that's what you were doing the whole time.
No.
I thought you were clubbing.
Oh God. I don't even club here.
Lisa, okay? Yes, you do.
I don't club.
You go to lounges.
I will go to a lounge. I may go to a little bar to hear some music, but I don't go. The clubs and lounges nowadays are not what you think they were when you were going there.
You don't know when's the last time I've been to a club or lounge.
We don't want to talk about that, do we? Because it's totally different.
What is that? What does that mean to you?
A club is, first of all, there are certain age groups in clubs nowadays. It's gonna be 18 to 25.
Okay, and a lounge is
and
like
lounge is
people?
more for grown-ups.
Is that where they like smoke hookah and stuff?
I mean, you can do that at 18, 21.
So at the lounges that you go to, what does that look like? How do you dress?
You can dress with jeans on, nice conservative shirt or a nice, sexy dress.
Okay.
Yeah, with some heels.
So you didn't do any of that in Miami? You just stayed at the house?
Not really stayed at the house. We went out, but we didn't go to like a lounge.
So no, club. For real, I did think when I sent you the video, I thought y'all were doing stuff like that. Like I thought you were doing hot girl stuff. Nope. I've misjudged you.
That's why we wrapping this up.
Anyway, thank y'all for listening. And to me, now I'm gonna have to have a conversation. Oh my god! Yeah. Maybe we just stay here for a little bit because I don't want to talk to Lisa about this.
It's going down.
We love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with us. See y'all later.
Peace.